Hello viewers, nice for tuning in again to your boy Chris Bero here in Japan. So here today we will be getting into the story of Mr. Ben from Ghana. He's been in Japan for over 26 years. Let's get the story from the horse's mouth.
Hi viewers, my name is Bennet and I've been living in Japan for more than 26 years. And Japan is a nice place to live, less crime and nice people.
Wow, what a summary. Of course, different people have different experiences, and from his experience he's saying Japan is a nice place to live in. So I'm just being curious, and I would like to know, from the many different countries in the world, you could choose to stay in South Africa, you could choose to stay maybe in Hong Kong or the US, Canada. Why did you choose Japan?
Well, Japan wasn't in my agenda. I first came to Hong Kong. Then a friend of mine who was living in Japan told me to come to Japan. But before then, I was trying to go to Taiwan. Even I took Taiwan visa, and my friend changed my thinking, so I came to Japan. But I found out that Japan is the best place to come.
Wow. So your friend changed your thinking. So do you mean it's because of your friend that you came to Japan?
Exactly.
Everyone have different experiences staying in Japan. For me, I have my own experiences. They are unique to me. You also have your own experiences and they are unique to you. So in a nutshell, what has your experience been like in Japan?
Well, mostly Japanese people don't really talk too much, and they always endure. They have something called in Japanese
Gamma. Be patient.
Patience. Even something you don't like, but still you have to have patience. And I think it's very good in terms of corporate. I mean, in back home, everybody have his own thinking, and things doesn't go the way it's supposed to go. But here in Japan, even if they don't like, they always listen to the leader. Whatever the leader say, hi, means they accept it, even they don't like. And I think that character makes Japan great.
Yeah, actually I'm in corporate Japan currently. I work in a Japanese company. So when you talk about being patient, of course, yeah, that's some of the features of corporate Japan. You have to always be patient and respect your leaders. So do you mean like subordinates should always like listen to everything that the leader says, like even if I am not in the opinion of the leader, or I do not buy to what he's saying, I have some ideas that I want to chip in, I should always like say yes, hi. Is that a case?
Well, in what I think is, in something like soldier, when they said obey before complain, and that makes everything the leader say goes on. If it didn't go well, they can change it in another term. But if opinion is too much, there's nothing can move. So I think the way Japanese think makes their country grow very successful. Because whatever the leaders say is what they do. If they do and they fail, they know they all fail. And they will not put the blame on the leader. They say, oh, we all fail, so let's find another way. And that is how I think Japan makes different from other countries.
Wow, that was a good one. So, of course, this channel has a main mission of acting as a bridge between Japan and the African continent. And there are some, I can say, traits or some aspects that I want to learn from this country and try to implement back in my home country. So, if there is one thing that you think the African people can learn from Japan, what would be that thing?
What we can learn from Japan is respect our leaders and think with our leaders whatever the leaders say. Even if you don't like it, so far as the people have choose the person as a leader, means he's having some other level that makes the people choose the person. So if the leader says something, means he knows what he's trying to say or trying to do. So if everybody bring his opinion, there's nothing can move. So to learn from Japanese is how Japanese build their country by following what the leader say. So I think that is one of the education we Africans have to learn from Japan.
Okay, thank you very much for your opinion. So yeah, let's move back to your life in Japan. If you were to rate your life in Japan for the past 26 years, out of 10, what would be that number?
Well, I can say maybe about 7.
Well, 7 out of 10.
Yeah, there is up and down, but to all, I think God has blessed me, and since I'm living here, I think I have no, how do you put this way? There's nothing to say that I don't like this country. Since I'm living here for these past years, that means as you give me 10 to 7, I would say 7.
Wow. Yeah, 7 is a good number. Of course, 7 means like you really enjoyed your stay for the past 26 years. Yeah, applause to Japan. Wow, that's good.
And one thing with, I live a few times in Hong Kong, Philippines, and other countries. But one thing I like with Japanese will never bring you a trouble. Like they will never come and tell you this and that. They always, everybody minds his own business. But other countries, I will not mention the countries, they will bring you a trouble that you will find yourself either fighting or quarrel with a person. But here, everybody minds his own business.